everybody, welcome to Jake Showcase. Okay, well I was a pretty good student when I was in school. I ended up getting a full scholarship to university, and I ended up getting in the top 3% of my university. And I thought I would give some tips and techniques that I used that helped me get good grades. Now, one of the first things I learned is that the participation is kind of like your number one thing. That really helped me out a lot. I had sort of a bit of a trouble absorbing information when I was reading, and so what I found was by going to class all the time, I would be able to be right there. And a lot of times there is participation grades that you can get, and I always did good in that. I always tried to participate as much as possible. Now, when I was actually in class, what I would do is my technique was to get a blank piece of paper and write down everything that the teacher said. I found that it was the most efficient way to learn the information that would be on the tests and exams is by listening very, 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 very closely to the teacher. In fact, I would write down the jokes that they would tell, anything. Basically, I was like a writing machine. I would just write. And then what I would do is I would take all those notes, right? And then when it came close to exam time, instead of reading books and trying to memorize that way, I would write out my very voluminous notes, and I would condense it down to about 3 pages, right, front and back, in tiny, tiny print, as small of the print as I could possibly do. And once I had it all sort of condensed into 3 small pages, I would read it out loud to myself 3 times. That's it. I would try to get it down to 3 pages, and I would read it 3 times, and then that was for my exam. And I ended up scoring really, really well. The other tip and technique that I have is to go and ask for extra help. That's right. By going to the teacher or whoever is the assistant, they get to know you, and they really can help you get higher grades. They want you to do good, and if they see your effort, it really does pay off for them to remember who you are. And I think a little tiny bit, it helps you out, if they know your name versus if they don't know your name, for you to get a little bit higher of a grade. So those were some of the things that I did. Don't worry about your books so much. In fact, I sometimes didn't even buy books, right? Because I found that I could get most of the information from the teacher, and then the information, sometimes I would use the book supplementally, right? Just like when I needed some clarification on it, but between listening to everything they said, condensing the notes, memorizing my condensed notes, and then using a little bit of the book for follow-up where I was not clear, it really helped me score top-notch. So I think that's the most efficient way. Listen to the teacher, go to class, try to participate as much as you possibly can. The teacher is going to tell you the answers on the test. They are going to guide you that direction. And where they're not quite clear, just put up your hand and ask. They'll be happy to answer it for you right there. So much better than not knowing what's going on and having this many books to read because you never read it for whatever reason. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Please like the video below and subscribe above. I do my videos on Wednesdays. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you get some great grades. Thanks for watching.